21, they said I had diabetes. My only thought was, man, how they gonna treat me? Cause I ain't one that be looking for a pity party. You know my name is Confident, the life of the party. Then after that I found out I had a baby girl.
What's up, you guys? It's your girl, Miss Confident, and I am back with yet another YouTube video. For those of you who are asking, I am coming with more videos. You guys, I've been trying to get this reaction video thing down. I have, don't get me wrong, I've got it down, but I don't know what the heck happened. I'm in the midst of trying to get a reaction video repaired. Half of the video, like I'm talking, but my movements are off and just everything. So I'm trying to get it repaired. If I can't get it repaired, I don't know if I'm going to just delete it. Or I'm gonna still post it. I don't know at this point. My head is hurting, quite frankly. Anyways, I wanted to go ahead and do a Q&A video. I've been doing live videos on YouTube. Well, we've been having so much fun, and I've gotten a couple people in both lives that I recently have done asking about me doing a Q&A, and then I've been getting Instagram messages crazily like, will you do a Q&A? Will you do a Q&A? And I'm like, yeah, send in some questions if you have questions. And then I said, well, I'll just go back through my videos and stuff like that in my messages, and I'll just do like a part 1 Q&A right now. So if I end up getting more questions and things like that, I'll either go live or I'll just do another Q&A video. I didn't do a Q&A video sooner, honestly. I've been doing this YouTube thing seriously since the end of November, and I've had some people say, why haven't you done a Q&A video so people can get to know you more? Honestly, I didn't think that people would want to get to know me on that type of level, to be honest. I did have intentions of doing videos, not just videos where I am talking about YouTubers or celebrities or anything like that. I also wanted to do videos where I'm talking about serious matters and topics and things that can help everybody. I don't just want to gear for one particular age group. I want to hit every age group. And so far, I am doing it. So happy about that. So I'm going to go ahead so this video isn't too long or whatever. Okay, one of the first questions that I always get, and I get the most out of every question, is how old am I? I am currently 28 years old. When I first started this YouTube thing seriously, and I did a couple videos on the rap game, Super Peach and Deetronada's beef and things like that, I had people come and saying, you're too old to be talking about this. And first of all, note it came from all little kids, like young kids. It was not any adults saying that, because I'm confused if this is something that I want to do. I love to do commentary. I love to just talk about real life topics and things that are going on in the entertainment world. There isn't an age limit. You're not going to catch Wendy Williams only talking about 50-year-old women. Wendy Williams is going to talk about every age group. If it's out there in the world, then it's out there in the world. Me, myself, I'm going to talk about things that interest me. I'm going to talk about things that I want to talk about, and I'm going to talk about things that people hit me up all the time, and they're like, can you do this, can you do that? As you guys know, I rarely will say no to doing a video on a particular topic or researching a particular topic. I don't feel like when you're reporting the entertainment world, I don't feel like there's an age cap on anything. And I feel like you're as old as you feel like you are. I don't have to be 16 to talk about a 16-year-old. And when you get to be 28, then you tell me if 28 is old. For all those, you're too old. Anyways, I'm 28 years old. Second topic, where am I from? I am from Alabama, Montgomery to be exact. Most people are familiar with like Birmingham and things like that, but if you're like a history buff, then you are familiar with the Montgomery bus boycott, which was when Rosa Parks refused to give up her seat, and it basically sparked that movement with Martin Luther King Jr., and this is where it all happened, Montgomery, Alabama. So I'm from Montgomery, Alabama. Am I single? I've gotten this a couple of times. especially in my lives. I am not single. I am married. I have been married this year. October of this year will be 6 years. Um, yeah, I've been married for 6 years. Almost heading towards a decade of being in the relationship, but we've been married for going on 6 years. Um, yeah. How many kids do I have? I have one child. I have a 7-year old little beautiful girl. Um, and then someone asked me, they DM'd me on Instagram. They said, do I have any kids? I answered, I said yes, I have one daughter. If you go if you go to one of my lives towards the end, she's on there. And then they was like, do you want to have any more kids? And I'm like, y'all asked me, because like I said, it's such a shock that people would just be interested in my life, period. So I'm just like, okay, I don't mind answering. It's nothing, too invasive or anything. Yes, I do want to have more kids. Um, I went so long in my life because, for one, my daughter, she was like a big, big, big surprise to me. I didn't know I was pregnant until I was like 4 months pregnant. Um, I'll do a whole nother video on that for you guys. But yeah, but I went so long because I felt like I got pregnant when I was 21 years old and I had her when I was 21. So I kind of just felt like, I'm gonna be the best mother I can to her, but I honest to God, and I don't want to say it in a certain particular type of way, but I'm gonna say it. I felt like that I wasn't ready. I honestly feel like I'm just now mastering motherhood, and I feel like if my family or my friends heard me say that, they'll be like, "Girl, are you crazy?" Because they always tell me like you're a great mother, like you are a wonderful mother, and I don't. I think I'm a great mother, and I think I've always been a great mother, but motherhood is really, and fatherhood is really something that I feel like I had to grow to understand. It's something that you really have to master. I gave up so much, and then I came to know, like, you could have gave up this and kept this for yourself. You didn't have to give up this to make sure, because your daughter, you are a wonderful mother. And I tell myself that now, but when I was younger, I used to be like, I could do better. And then having illnesses and sickness and stuff, and not sometimes being able to play with her when I wanted to play with her, or being able to, if I promised to take her to Chuck E. Cheese and I woke up the next morning sick, I would be so hard on myself. So I'm just now being like, girl, you got this. You got this. So now I'm actually ready to have another baby. If God blesses me, this is my first time saying this out loud. It feels weird to even say this. And if my family sees this, they're going to be like, is that her saying is that her saying that? Because I've been so long like, no, I don't want to have, no. And now I'm just at a point in my life. I'm 28 years old, and I'm like, I don't want to be 35 just saying like I want to have another baby. But yeah, I want to have one more. I want to have one more baby. I have a girl, so I wouldn't mind having. I don't care actually if I have a boy or a girl, because I already have my girl. So I could have two girls, and then when I'm doing her hair, I'm like, oh, I can go for a boy. But I promise I will be, as long as the child is healthy and I survive from it, because I have so many illnesses that I'm scared of it. And I'm just scared, if I'm being honest, I'm being vulnerable right now with you guys. But I have faith in God, and my spirituality is telling me like, you got this, girl. So hopefully in the next year, 2 years, I'll have another baby. I don't know. All right. I was gonna go to this question about. I'm gonna skip that question and I'm gonna come back right back to it since we're already on the topic. Someone said, "I heard that you." I got this wrote down. I heard that you mentioned your daughter having diabetes on your live, on one of your lives, and you having diabetes and other illnesses. Can you explain? Okay. I have type 1 diabetes. My daughter has type 1 diabetes. I also have, okay, I have type 1 diabetes. I suffer from high blood pressure. And it's not even contributed to what I eat. Because I don't eat beef, I don't eat pork, stuff like that. it's contributed because I have a illness called fibromyalgia. Some of you are probably familiar with it, or either you might have it. If you're not, just Google it. But Google doesn't really give a good definition of it. Basically, it's a illness where you have widespread pain all over your body. It could be for no reason. Like your brain can just tell you, um, your brain could just tell you like, oh, you got stabbed right here, like just being honest, and you will feel the pain as if you've been stabbed, but really it's nothing there. And it's not even like a mental thing at all. It's a more so of a nerve thing. And then me having type 1 diabetes also is what pretty much I'm thinking is what brought it on. I've been tested for lupus. I've been tested for rheumatoid arthritis, which I do show signs for rheumatoid arthritis. I've been tested for so many things, and then with the test results coming back like negative, and when the doctors were like, "We're sure you have lupus. We're sure you know," and then they come back showing in my blood that I don't have it. It's out, in my opinion, it all comes from my fibromyalgia, but you'll have to look it up. I can sit here and be talking for everybody. But like I said, I have type 1 diabetes, high blood pressure that is contributed to not from what I eat or anything like that. It's contributed from my fibromyalgia putting me in pain. When I'm in pain, my blood pressure goes up. What I said, okay, type 1 diabetes, high blood pressure, fibromyalgia, and I suffer from vitamin D deficiency. Vitamin D is what we get from the sun. I do not absorb it. And then I also cannot be in the sun for too long. It just makes me sick. So I have to take a supplement every once a week to keep my vitamin D levels up. It causes me to be extremely sleepy, to have insomnia. You guys know sometimes I'm up at like 2, 3 in the morning. You guys are up with me and stuff like that. And it just causes a lot of different things. It causes your hair to come out. If you have don't have a lot of it in your body, or you're below the level, it causes so many things. So you guys can look that up also. And then, like I said, my daughter, she's had type 1 diabetes since she was 5 years old. She's 7 now. And she was getting ready to turn 6 actually. And it was one of my fears when I got pregnant with her. I really had a fear that she would get type 1 diabetes, or diabetes period. She wasn't born with it. I was so happy. And then I noticed she started getting sick and stuff like that, and she was diagnosed with it. But I would do a separate video if you guys would like on that also, to try to keep this video short. Okay, next is, you guys have been asking about the intro song, which I'm so shocked. The intro song is entitled My Life. It is by me. I do rap. Rap name is Confident, of course. I will be doing some artwork for the single. Once I get it copywritten and things like that, I'm going to actually post the full song, because I've had some people hit me up like, where can I get the song? I know your whole intro. Where can I get it? And I have not been able to answer that question for you guys because I haven't released it on any platform. So I'm going to definitely be releasing that in the upcoming days, if not in a day or so. All right, let's see. Why did you start your YouTube page? I started this page, actually, if you go back to the very top of my videos, I actually have videos where I would be outside of my job and doing videos on my break in my car with my phone, uploading them. I always wanted to do this, and then I was probably like 24 years old. Some of these videos, 24, 25, some of these videos are from 2012. Some are sooner than that. I've always wanted to do this, and then when I got sick and got sicker, had a baby and everything, it's just pushed everything back. So that's one of the main reasons that I do not let those "you're too old, comments get to me, because this is something that I always wanted to do. And I had to tell myself, like, you're dealing with so much, like, you don't want to leave this earth regretting that you did not do what you wanted to do because you let your illnesses and people, hold you back. So that's why I started my YouTube page. Favorite YouTuber. My favorite YouTuber is I Am Just Airy. I think I said that in the previous video, but yeah, my favorite YouTuber is I Am Just Airy, pretty little brown girl that everybody wants a taste of. That's my favorite YouTuber, you guys. Okay, I couldn't understand my own handwriting. How often will you go live? This has been one of the questions that I've gotten so much in the past couple of weeks. Past couple of days, not days, probably about the past week or so. You guys seem to enjoy the live videos. I get a lot of compliments on just interacting with you guys and reading the comments and just, answering things and making you guys feel like we're all literally sitting in a room and talking amongst ourselves and having fun, chilling, hanging out. I will try to go live at least once a week. I'm not promising that. Some weeks I might go live 2, 3, 4 times a week. The lives are actually more easier than trying to do videos and add an intro, thumbnails, and all those things like that. But sometimes I have the intentions on getting on live for like 20, 30 minutes, and I look up and you guys, we have been on live for like 2 hours. Like, you guys know that I'm not joking, for those who actually watch the lives, because we have such a good time in there. Like, we laugh, we joke, we don't take things too seriously, and it's just like we all are like, we're just homegirls, homeboys, and we just have a good time. But I would try to go live, like I said, at the least once a week. Just because of the things that I just explained to you guys, with illnesses, dealing with family, dealing with everyday life and stuff. It might come a week that I just, I'm not able to go live, but I will try to go live. And for those that ask about the lives and say that you guys are missing them, you have to, when you subscribe, that little bell that's by the subscribe button, you have to push that button to get post notifications and to get notified, like when I go live and things like that. And the reason, somebody asked me, why do I not go live on Instagram? I don't go live on Instagram because even though I have almost 600 current subscribers on YouTube, on YouTube, I don't have a whole lot of followers on Instagram. So it's more beneficial to go live on YouTube than Instagram, because more people will be able to tune in and more people will be able to catch it. Because some people have said to me, I haven't followed you on Instagram because I don't have an Instagram, or I don't do Instagram, which is understandable because I don't have certain social medias and things like that. So we go live on YouTube for now anyways. And yeah, but I will try to go live as much as I can because we have a good time. And like I said, it has to be a good time if you intend to go live for 20 minutes at the most and you end up on there for 2 hours. So yeah, but I think I answered all of the questions on my paper that I wrote out, my DMs and my videos and messages and things like that. If you have any more questions, then just hit me up. You can write in the comment section down below, or you can hit me up on Instagram and I would do a part 2. I'm going to be doing more videos about my life, try to do some vlogging in the upcoming months. Not right now, but in the upcoming months and stuff like that, as I get some new equipment and some new things like that. And then we're definitely going to be coming with the videos more often. If you have any topics that you want me to talk about, any reactions that you want me to do, because we're gonna get that reaction video stuff together, I promise you. Anything at all. Like, I want to cover everything under the sun. There is nothing that I'm not trying to cover. Fashion, hair, natural, we can get each other some advice on relationships, family, dealing with illnesses, friendships, breakups, divorces, marriage life, just everything. And then I also will be doing another confidently advising video. I had a couple of you guys write me about seeking advice and things like that. So we're definitely going to be doing that. But go ahead and like this video, comment on this video, subscribe. I love you guys with all of my heart. # stay confident, and I am out. Love you.